Welcome back to Starfield, everybody. I'm Anthony. And if you're enjoying what we do here, you can support us by liking the video and subscribing to the channel. So this is the very first face cam episode of the channel. So I'm sort of nervous and I'm still working out some kinks, but we're going to try this. So normally when I'm sitting here, I have a Red Bull and I have Fiji water. That's like my go-tos. So you may hear me crack open a Red Bull from time to time. So, but without further ado, let's do the Freestar Collective questline. Still getting used to what to look at. Like, yeah. Okay. So we need to go see Emma Wilcox. Let's go ahead and head that way. One thing I'll say right off, this light over here to my right is actually, it's kind of bright. It's a lot brighter than I want it to be. I have something coming that's going to fix that, because I don't want it to be as bright as it is. Okay. Everything looks good on my screen. So, let's do this. Okay, so we gotta go see Emma Wilcox. The last time I was here, everyone was running through the city because a Ashta attacked. But everything seems to be reset. So that's good. And into the rock we go.
And you're breathing? Back to normal yet?
Mostly. Still feels a little weird though. Guess I'm not used to having the tube out. But it's nothing that would keep me from getting back out there.
You need to give it more time, Hilda.
Guess that means you won't be telling the Marshal that I'm approved for field duty.
Not yet. There could still be a setback, and I need to be close at hand if that happens.
Fine, fine. But you should know that I'm crawling the walls in here.
You just take it easy. Shouldn't be long now.
All right. Wasn't sure what she meant by tube. All right, looks like this is the lady.
Seems that way. I feel for the folk in the stretch. I try and give a credit or two to the Low House
Well,
when I'm able.
nobody ever accused those boys of having an overabundance of common sense.
Ain't that the truth?
Heard you were involved in a shootout.
Need something?
Which one?
Yes, ma'am.
Damn, Diego. How do you do it?
You got some business with me?
Kill. The stories about you.
I want to learn more about the Freestar Rangers.
That's so. Well, you found your way to the right person. Well, the Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship theft, or put some would-be bank robbers behind bars. Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do.
Don't most places have their own security force?
Sure, but we Rangers work across the whole of Freestar Collective space.
Sounds like dangerous work.
It can be, yeah. We tend to get called in when there's a threat too big for local security to handle. So that means we hunt the most dangerous game. I imagine you've got some questions. I'll answer anything I can.
Is it paying work?
I'll say right up front that if you're looking to get rich, this ain't the line of work for you. But yeah, we do get paid from time to time to help with expenses and such.
What authority do the Freestar Rangers have?
Well, in theory, a Freestar Ranger can go anywhere in Freestar Collective space, even private property. But of course, it doesn't always work out that way.
Excuse me.
We also have jurisdiction over any local security when we're tracking a fugitive.
Are there a lot of rangers?
The number's always changing due to retirements, recruiting, and unfortunately, death in the line of duty. But as far as I know, there's never been more than a dozen rangers at any one time.
I know what I need to do. Let's continue.
Okay then. A word about myself. I'm in charge of making sure anyone that wants to be a Freestar Ranger is up to the task. That being said, the Marshal wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you had potential. So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to sign up with the Freestar Rangers?
How do I apply? Do I fill out a form or something?
I prefer a more practical kind of evaluation. I'll give you the details if you want to join up.
I want to join the Freestar Rangers.
Before I hand you a badge, I need to know you can handle the job. You helped out with the hostage situation, but sometimes people just get lucky. Tell you what, use the mission terminal and take one of the listed jobs. Your choice. Come back alive, and we'll talk about you joining up.
That's fair. Didn't I already prove myself at Galbank, though?
This is a dangerous line of work, and I'm not putting someone in the field unless I'm sure they're ready.
Couldn't we just skip the evaluation?
Sorry, but it doesn't work that way. Just do the one mission, and we'll go from there.
Okay, I'll do one of your missions.
Then I suggest you get going.
Okay. So, mission board is right behind us.
Well, hey there.
Akila's really
See what we
the
got.
heart of the
So, outlaw captain, outlaw gang leader, or Crimson Fleet captain at Freya. I don't think it really matters. I like to do something with some loot, though. Let's do the gang leader. That seems like that's going to make the most impact. Because after all, the UC staff is taking care of the Crimson Fleet captains. Let's do this one. Another blasted outlaw gang is on the rise. We need to put them down before they become more of a problem. If you take out the outlaw gang leader, the rest of the gang should fold. Target was last seen in the abandoned mineral refinery on Eridani 8D in the Eridani system.
collective.
Okay. Let's head out. Head to our ship. We was able to do quite a bit of upgrades to our gear when we finished the UC System questline. So
I think
hopefully
I got them.
that helps us.
Column.
Hear those ashtas out in the wild. She's a beauty. Okay. Had my engines cut off for some reason. And we're off.
Hostility will not be tolerated.
That was touch and go. Unidentified vessel, please acknowledge. Those Crimson Fleet goons never stood a chance. I have a lot of my crew over here that want to send a heartfelt thanks. Any way we can repay you?
Credits would be appreciated.
Transferring credits now. Thanks again for the help. UC out.
We're gonna need a lot of credits to get our gear where we want it. Let's grab this loot. Should be right in front of me. Where the heck is it? It must be like right behind me. What the heck? There it is. Alright. Gosh. Playing Ring Around a Rosie with this stupid thing. Okay. Okay. Abandoned outpost. There's something outside of our house. Let's see what kind of critter it is. Oh. I don't know if y'all can see this on this camera, but we have a little possum that likes to come up and eat. We have a possum, a couple raccoons. It's a good time. All right. See what we can get into. Already? Whoop. Oh, nuts. I didn't have my controller set on the right preset, so I couldn't jump. Okay. Let's clear this area out. I think this is the same place that we came for Andresia's quest. Oh. Frostbite. Really? Oh yeah, that'll do it. Negative 135. That will do it. Crazy that it's still raining though. Whoops. Want to make this outside exploration quick and to the point. I don't want to get hypothermia or my frostbite to get worse. If this is the same outpost, then there should be a guy up here. Bingo.
mistake you'll make.
Repairs report. It's been a month since we found this H3 extraction site. Not sure why it was ever abandoned, but it seems to be in good shape. Repairs are almost complete, and we'll be able to get things up and running again soon. I've got to find a spare alternator, though. I believe we've read those. Like I said, we've been to this version of this outpost before. Of course, of the three that I picked the one that I've already been to. I believe we also came to one of these to rescue someone's son. I don't remember what quest line that was for, though. Phew. Get out of those elements. A med pack near a check. Turrets control. No signal because I destroyed them. Aw, little sad guy with coffee. Same, buddy. Same. Extraction site. Okay, so there's an entrance back this way. It's a cave, right? Yeah, there it is. I'll take that.
Show yourself, bastard!
Woo. Okay. Was that someone else, or is it someone moaning? I think we're clear. Let me run down these steps, though. Just to double check. And there's my ship over there, so I believe we're good. Into the cave. Well, get out of my time. Whew. That guy tried to rush me. Is there two bodies there, or is that just his? Okay. That was just his legs. Yeah, I remember this, because we had to come and talk to someone about getting someone's son back in a cave just like this. I heard wriggling. There you are. Hi, buddy. So we got ammo, Astra credits. I'm gonna leave that stuff because I honestly don't need it. I've got everything that I need, mostly. There should be, if I'm correct, there should be some more talks about getting this place up and running, which is what they were trying to do. It's a bunch of scribbles. We got a safe. Here you go. All right. Now let's go up to the upper level. Hey, Panacea. I will take that. I need to start investing in over here in physical. I need to start investing in these like environmental damage, not nutrition, pain tolerance. Is it this one? Slightly increased chance to recover from infections naturally. Slightly increased chance to recover from injuries. Yeah, see, I need to get all of those. I may work on that side of things moving forward. There's a bunch of perks I want. Sentient AI adapters. Yeah. I don't really bother grabbing those because there's just no one that can actually take them that has enough credits to make it worthwhile. More wriggling. Solomon's Adventures number 5 permanently increases weapon damage at night by 5%. One good thing about these places, even though they're the same, the skill books are randomized, among other things. So they're always worth checking, because you never know what you might find. Please knock. Date since last incident 3. Ew. Who leaves a ham and cheese sandwich next to a toilet? I mean, I've ate on the toilet before, but I don't leave food stored there. So gross. There we go. I have those stored for a reason. Might as well use them from time to time. Got a hair on my nose. Looks like we're almost done in this area. I keep messing that up. There we go. All that for some credits. Yeah, we have read that because we found out that because they got abandoned and then they sent out for an SOS, that's how the outlaws found them. Or pirates or whatever. All right. Back to the boss lady. Gosh, my face is so red.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. And
Yeah, we had a for my job. I had a big anniversary party, and we were outside for like 6 hours. I'm still sunburned on the back of my neck, and like I guess my cheeks look really red. It's awful, man. I just don't do sun. Which, to be fair, I don't go outside, so that's what happens when you don't go outside and then you go into the sun. You burn. So it's supposed to be like a larger version of Ashta.
A lot of famous people visit Aquila. Hopping back up here, you never know who you'll meet.
You've got potential. Just need to see a little more from you. Oh, you're back. How'd it go?
The mission was a success. I'm ready to take the next step.
Good. You did what I asked, so let's go meet the marshal. Follow me.
Hiya.
We're headquartered in the upper floors of the Rock, but we also have remote stations throughout Freestar Collective space. Helps us to identify and respond to threats more quickly. Like I said before, there are less than a dozen rangers in all, and we operate with limited resources. Thankfully, most people respect us and are willing to cooperate. In this job, your eyes, ears, and wits are every bit as important as your badge and your sidearm. Marshall?
Emma, I take it you're here because you're satisfied that our new recruit can handle the job.
Seems capable enough, and we could use the help.
All right, then. Step forward, recruit. Let me have a word with you. I've got just one question. Do you pledge to defend the people of the Freestar Collective, even if it means risking your own life?
Risk my life. Just how dangerous is this job?
You've already had a glimpse of what we deal with. I'm not going to lie to you. It can get a lot more dangerous than what you've seen. So what's your answer? You up for this?
Absolutely, Marshal.
Good. Here, take these. You're now a Freestar Ranger deputy. I'm assigning you to Ranger Wilcox for some field training. Listen good to what she tells you. Welcome aboard, deputy.
Wish we could throw you a welcome party, but there's work to do. We got word from a farmer on Montera Luna. She says someone's trying to take her farm, and she's afraid she might be in danger.
Do we know anything about this farmer?
Just the name. Michaela Wagner. There have been Wagoners on Montera Luna for a long time, and I'm sure they're proud of that heritage.
Of course her last name is Wagoner. What can you tell me about Montera Luna?
Well, it's a moon that orbits Montera. It's got a breathable atmosphere, warm climate, and good soil for growing.
Sounds simple enough.
Well, most things do at the start. Doesn't mean they stay that way. That being said, best not to assume anything. Just try to keep an open mind. Grab any supplies you might need, and let's get going.
Pay attention to what Ranger Wilcox tells you.
Okay. Now, as much as I like the idea of having, like, a sheriff's deputy and duster on, I put way too many credits into my gear to be changing it. So we're sticking with this.
Just making my way.
Okay, so we gotta go to our ship.
We got a lot of bars in the city, all class joints.
I guess she's going with us, right? All right, let's see where we're going. You can actually use cruise to reset. Last episode, I actually ended up not making any headway. There we go. said we could use cruise. There it goes. Sometimes when you enter cruise mode, it doesn't start counting down. I'm not sure why. Okay, and it's going to be the moon. There goes Wellish. Star. Oh, okay. I always like to check those just in case there's anything that I'm missing. Ooh, look at that blue sun back there. That is beautiful. Of course it's nighttime. It's always nighttime. Well, she's with me, so that's good.
Hello.
Over here!
Yes?
The Free Star Rangers. You have no idea how happy I am to see you.
I'm Ranger Emma Wilcox. My deputy and I are here to help. Now, tell us what happened.
I was out planting in the fields when I saw some men approaching. They looked like soldiers with uniforms and weapons and such. They wanted to buy the farm. Didn't even ask if it was for sale. Their offer was so low, I told them right where they could stick it. They said they'd give me time to think about it, but if I didn't change my mind, I was gonna regret it. Then they left.
You said they looked like soldiers?
That's right. The uniforms looked like the ones worn by Free Star soldiers back during the war. They had a certain steel in their eyes. Like men who were used to violence. I was in fear for my life.
Any reason why someone might want this farm in particular?
Nothing I can think of, no. Truth is, we're in some hard times here. The last harvest was the worst we've had in a long time. Besides, it ain't like there's a lack of available land around here.
How many men were there?
There were 4, but when they were walking away, I heard them talking like there were others. Maybe there's more out there.
This is no military operation. Soldiers don't get sent to buy farms.
Well, they sure as hell look like fighting men to me. Go see for yourself. They headed into the canyons back behind the house. That place is dangerous. Steep slopes, narrow trails, rock slides, and all manner of hostile creatures, too. If you're going after those men, be careful. Oh, there's one other thing. They said they were the first. The first of what, I'm not sure. But there must be more of them coming.
Thank you, ma'am. That should be enough for us to find these men. All right, deputy. Keep that weapon handy and your eyes sharp. Since these guys don't know we're after them, they're probably not making an effort to hide their tracks. Now, let's go and check out those canyons.
Yes, ma'am. Let's look around this farm right fast, though. I know we can't take anything, but never hurts to look. It's a cozy little place. That's supposed to be Jupiter? Or just a random gas giant? I'm really just looking for lore.
Arthritis, back pain, bad heart, I got it all. Otherwise, I'd still be running this place myself. Mighty proud of Michaela. She's done a good job managing this farm.
Did you grow up on this farm?
Yes, I did. I was born in this house, and I plan on dying in it. The farm hasn't changed a bit since I was a kid. That's the Freestar Collective for you.
How are you and Michaela related?
Michaela's my little girl, my pride and joy. I raised her right here in Montero Luna, where she was born. Makes me mighty happy to watch her work in the fields. She has her mama's knack for planting, rest her soul.
Who runs the farm? You or Michaela?
Michaela runs the place. I haven't been much use around the farm since my heart started getting bad.
What happened to Michaela's mother?
She passed on years ago. If my damn ticker has anything to say about it, I'll be joining her in the next life soon enough.
Were you born on words are hard. Were you born on Montero Luna too?
I was. Me and every other wagoner for generations. The saying goes that the wagoners have deep enough roots on Montero Luna to put our crops to shame.
Michaela seems like a good woman.
I don't know what I'd do without her. I'm too sick to work the fields anymore, and the damn farmhands couldn't run this place if their lives depended on it. Get on, then.
I wonder if we could possibly recruit her for our outpost. Probably not. Did we come through here already? Oh yeah. There also may be some magazines. Keep an eye out for those. Aha. Solomon's Adventures number 2. Permanently adds 5% to melee weapon critical damage. I need to see if there's a magazine rack in this game like there is in Fallout 4. I think that's it for this building. Let's go back down. And let's search this one over here. What is that out there on the hill? We'll check that in a second. It looks like one of those wing sticks from Rage. This must be a common house. Just a farm hand there. Can't talk to him. Farmhand. Oh.
Don't mind Waylon. He doesn't exactly have a filter, but he's all right.
All right, nothing in there. Let's check this big warehouse. What is that supposed to be? Some kind of combine? What in the Sam hell is that? Hi. Oh, you are one ugly pig thing. Good to meet you, though. Where's your eyeballs? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm just going to move on, okay? Friends? Friends. I guess he didn't take kindly to me, not knowing where his eyeballs were. I'm assuming that was him. Sorry about all the clear got my throat. The weather here is awful. So it looks like over here is just a massive like crop circle. So let's go over here. I want to see what's on top of this hill. Where did I see that? Oh, up there. It's on our way into the canyon. She said keep our eyes out for creatures, so we'll have to be careful. Oh, it's a graveyard. Trying to step on their graves. Don't want to be disrespectful. Okay. Into the canyon we go. Let's do a quick save. And we're off. Actually, I like that it's raining. Gives it a spooky vibe.
Quiet out here. I like it. Nice change of pace from Aquila City.
What exactly are we looking for, Emma?
I grew up on a farm. Back when I was a kid, I used to love exploring and making maps. These canyons would have kept me busy for months. I'd have looked into every nook and cranny.
Looks like someone dropped some supplies. Oh. Apparently I missed some tracks. I thought that waypoint which is showing where to start. But no, apparently there's footprints. Ah, here we go. Several pairs of boot tracks lead into the canyon ahead.
Boot tracks. Several pairs by the look. Not too old either. Let's head down into the canyon and see if we can find more.
Okay, let's jump back down to where we were. There we go. What? Ooh. Swarming sunflower. It looks like it fell from a ship or something. More boot tracks. The boot tracks turn right along the canyon floor.
Good eye, Deputy. Looks like we're heading in the right direction.
Blood? Oh. Yikes. I was fixing to ask if it was from the bugs or something else. Poor settler. These bugs do not like that I'm here. Kind of gives your position away there, bug. Woo! Emma, are you okay? Well, I think we found them. Looks like there's a storage box up there on that little ridge. I wonder if there's anything this way. Nothing worth of note. Creature pile, nothing in it. Oh. Where'd you come from? Good Lord. Is that to keep something out or something in?
Nice to get out under the sky for a spell. Being a mother means I don't get as much field work as I used to.
Yeah, it's always nice to get out and get blown up by frag mines.
Watch it!
For some reason, I thought that would be friendly. Ooh. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh my god. I didn't think that thing could move that fast. What the heck? Oh, that's unsettling. Oh my god!
Look out!
That got me. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Jeez. Okay. We catch up right there. That was a good one. Well played, Bethesda. Well played. I woke my cat up over here. Horseman or grazer? Gosh, I don't even know where I'm supposed to go at this point. I think I missed a scan back here. The tracks turn left. I keep missing.
They're not perched up on these canyon walls, waiting to snipe us.
I think the maggots would have gotten them first. Just me. Well, let's see what's this way, I guess. I don't think this leads anywhere. No. I don't see anything up there either. Alright, here's the next set. The track sphere slightly left.
You're a natural tracker.
Oh yeah, I have a waypoint. The tracks continue further into the ravine.
You smell that? I bet my badge that's wood smoke from a campfire. They're close. Be ready.
Well, we found them. Let's get some answers.
Right in that damn neighborhood.
The standoff at the bank ought to keep the marshal tied up for a while.
Wait. You mean that whole thing was a setup to keep the Rangers distracted?
That don't concern you. If the Rangers get in our way, then they get what they deserve. That's all you need to know. Now quit complaining and get back to your post.
We're gonna...
Well now, look who's here. Ms. Wagner called in the cavalry. Except it ain't much of a cavalry. I suggest you turn around and walk away while you still can.
Who are you?
Don't recognize the uniforms. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. It's like the Major said, everyone's conveniently forgotten. Forgotten our sacrifice. Forgotten how we were betrayed. We'll make them all remember soon enough. I promise you that.
Sorry, my cat is looking straight up. What do you see on the ceiling, my dear? When she does this, there's like a 50-50 shot. There's like a bug on the ceiling, spider, centipede. We don't get many, but when we do, usually she finds them. What do you want with the Wagoneer farm?
Oh, it ain't exactly the farm that's special, but that ain't none of your business.
Those are Freestar Militia uniforms. What unit are you with?
That's none of your damn business.
I'm not going anywhere. Not until I get some answers.
You think you're in a position to make demands? Well, I've got news for you. All you're getting from me is a shallow grave. So, got any last words I should try to remember?
I'm placing you all under arrest.
If you think I give a damn about the Freestar Rangers, then you've got no idea who you're dealing with. Matter of fact, that just makes it even more fun. Air 'em out, boys! We've been found out! Don't let them leave here alive! We're moving! This is fair!
Damn, that was a lot rougher than I expected. Let's talk. Are you okay?
What do you make of these guys?
No way they're common thugs or hired muscle. The weapons, the training, the steel nerves. No, these guys were professionals. That badge with the number 1, I feel like I've seen that before, but it was a long time ago.
Is this a normal day's work for a ranger?
Not usually. Most of the bad guys we run into are smart enough to stand down when they see the badge.
Yeah, I'm good. Not my first firefight.
Really? Guess you've led a pretty exciting life. Maybe the less I know about that, the better. Let's search the area. Maybe we can find something that explains what these guys were up to.
What are we looking for exactly?
Hopefully, we can find something that explains who these guys were and why they were after the Wagoner farm.
I'll see what I can find.
Likewise.
All right. So obviously, his body is going to be where we need to end. So let's look around first. So these guys just set up shop and then decide to try to take over a farm. But for what purpose? Grunt issue number 3. Ballistic weapons permanently do an additional 5% more critical damage. Ammo. Astra. Credits. X-Tech. Reminds me, I need to get my X-Tech facilities online. They have a ship up here too. Can I board it? Nope. There's that number 1. I wonder what significance that has. I think that's everything. Unless I'm missing a body. I don't think I am. Oh, yep. There we go. Okay. Now let's check this main guy's body. Oh. Wait a second. There we go. Job's done. Job's done from G. My contact on the inside came through, and I've got your ship. Grabbed it right out of the factory. How embarrassing for Hope Tech. I'll drop it off at the agreed upon location once the credits are in my account. If you need any other ships jacked, let me know. I'm always looking for work.
You handled yourself well. Find anything interesting?
Take a look at this.
Let's see what we have here. Interesting. So, their ship was stolen from the Hope Tech factory. Whoever pulled that off must have been one hell of a shipjacker. Well, I guess someone really wants that farm bad. Speaking of which, let's get back there and let Miss Wagner know that she's safe. For now.
Sounds good. So we found 3 skill books here. That's awesome. So it went from rain to a sandstorm. Gosh, that's gonna be a muddy mess.
What's the news? What happened? Did you find those men?
They were in the canyon, like you said. Unfortunately, it came to violence.
Well, it's good to see you're all right then. They must have been crazy or desperate, trying to take on the Freestar Rangers. So who were they? And why do they want my farm?
Know anything about a stolen Hope Tech ship?
Hope Tech? The cargo ship company? Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
We don't know either. They wouldn't talk.
So I have no way of knowing if there aren't more coming. Guess I'll start sleeping with a gun nearby. I can't thank you enough. I'd hate to be remembered as the wagoner who couldn't hold on to the farm that's been in the family for so long.
Just doing our job.
Of course. All the same, I'm grateful.
If you have any more trouble, give us a call. We're in system, so it won't take long to get someone out here. All right, Deputy. Let's get back to the rock. We need to report this to the Marshal.
All right. So let's start working on our overall condition. So that's energy damage. 10 to airborne, 10 to thermal, 10 to corrosive. Let's do this. Okay. Back to Aquila City. I haven't really used this cruise feature that much. Trying to use it more often. We'll get back to Aquila and we'll stop by the doctor. Get my lung damage repaired. I'm really excited once we get to like actually like fully exploring the game to see what exactly we can find like in between planets and stuff like that. So let's go see the doctor first. I don't remember where the doctor is. Minerals, the rock, Terra Brew. Where is the nearest doctor?
Word is you've been clearing out some real stuff. Take this.
I don't really know where the nearest doctor is in this town. Maybe there's not one. Oh well. We'll go ahead and use one of our panaceas. I wonder if it was inside here. Oh, that's where it was. It's inside. Good to know. I wonder if she'll have a panacea that I can replace.
Ah, the new deputy. Take care of yourself out there. You're probably looking for Mary.
Some days it feels like if I stopped stitching people back together, the whole city would be a ghost town in a week.
How's being a doctor in Aquila?
Overall, not too bad. People keep me hopping all the time. Mainly it's minor scruffs, bruises, the occasional broken arm. The real work is when someone gets attacked by an Ashta. Those are the bad times.
I could use some medical supplies.
Here's what I've got on hand.
Maybe? No. Back on it. We go and get rid of some of our med packs though. We got like way more. We just clear her out. There we go.
I got a feeling this ain't the last I'll see of you.
Probably not. So back upstairs. Hello.
If you're looking for the Rangers, check the upper levels or the canteen.
What's the story on Montero Luna?
That call we got from Wagoner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagoners off their land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done.
Miss Wagoner is safe. That's the important thing.
For the time being, yes, but she could still be in danger. That's why we need to fill in some blanks. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm?
These guys were definitely professionals.
I had a feeling you were no stranger to combat. Good thing, too, given the turn of events. Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm?
They hired someone to steal a ship from Hope Tech.
Hope Tech ships ain't exactly cheap. That thief could probably tell us a lot about these men you ran into.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. They also said something about being forgotten. They seemed bitter about it, resentful. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? Any of that sound familiar?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of Nera. What was left of it, anyway.
What happened at the Battle of Nera?
The 1st Cavalry lost almost all their mechs and soldiers in a big push to take a United Colonies base. They were just about there when a ceasefire order came down. Both sides had just lost too much by then. It was a bloodbath. The commanding officer of the 1st disobeyed the order. He didn't want the lives of his soldiers to be sacrificed for nothing. They court-martialed him, and the rest of the surviving officers, and locked them all up.
Man, that must be a tough place to be in. Could those men be veterans from the 1st Cavalry?
I suppose it ain't impossible, but it's real damn unlikely. The unit was pretty much wiped out, and the few that survived ended up in prison after a court-martial for disobeying orders. I don't recall how long the sentence was.
We already know the answer to this, but what was the Colony War?
The war between the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective? Worst conflict the settled systems has ever seen. Each side unleashed terrible weapons on the other. And countless people died. The armistice was signed 20 years ago. But a lot of folks still bear their scars.
That still doesn't explain why they'd want Wagoneer Farm.
No, it doesn't. Just raises more questions. It's a good bet that starship thief can help us get some answers. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech. He might be able to help you find the thief. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors, and they're the ones we answer to.
What can you tell me about Ron Hope?
Proud, stubborn, and smart. A self-made man. He built Hope Tech through blood, sweat, and sheer willpower.
The Council of Governors?
The ruling body that oversees the Freestar Collective and the Rangers. The council members are the political and corporate elite of the Freestar Collective, so we have to tread lightly when we're dealing with them.
I'll do what I have to do.
Normally, I'd praise that kind of dedication, but you need to maintain a sense of perspective here. Our authority and our power comes from the Council of Governors. Remember that. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Montera Luna. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the 1st Cavalry. Good hunting.
All right.
Nice
Let's take a look around here. Let's go through this building and then we'll move on. Hey, there we go already. Permanently reload and draw Loretto weapons 5% faster. Gunslinger's God 1. We're getting all kinds of magazines in this place. All right, let's go this way. Hey, sleep. Jacob Coe, out of retirement. Jacob, I know you're out of the game, but we could really use some help. The UC is growing bolder, and you always had a way of negotiating around them, or even through them, to keep the Freestar ahead. I'm not asking you to come out of retirement. If you could work part-time or be a consultant, I'm sure we can agree what's fair compensation. I really need your help, old friend. Even if it's me grabbing you a beer at the Stone Root so I can pick your brain. Thanks, Cartwright. And Jacob Coe was the person that we got Solomon's map from, I believe. Terminal use, mandatory. From Marshal Daniel Blake. Diego, I'm having a terminal put in your desk, and by Solomon Coe, you're going to learn to use the dang thing. I know you like to do things the old-fashioned way, but you're missing out on important messages. It ain't fair to rely on the other Rangers to keep you up to speed all the time. I ain't going to take no for an answer, so don't kick up a fuss over it. I don't care how stubborn you are, you're getting a terminal, and that's that. Blake. And here's a terminal. Recent messages. Fingers crossed. To Alex Shadid from Helga Dubray. Subject, fingers crossed. Tonight's the big night. Hope you're excited. Now, remember what I said. Don't be nervous. You're a great guy, and I'm sure it'll go really well. You and Leah are the two smartest people I know, so I have no doubt you'll find a lot to talk about. You've got this. I guess a date? To all Rangers, subject, new syndicate in play. From Daniel Blake. I want you all to keep your eyes and ears open. I've been going over reports from local security both here and in Neon, and there's a disturbing trend. Seems like smuggling is on the rise in a big way, and there's more than one faction involved. Seems like we might have a new player looking to move in. We could probably expect to see some interfaction conflict that could spill over and put innocent lives at risk. If you learn anything that could be useful, let me know right away. Autumn's already looking into it, but leads are scarce so far. To all Rangers from Emma Wilcox. Subject, another false alarm. Just so you all know, that report we got about the farm on Pavo turned out to be another false alarm. Local security says they headed out to take a look, and the man they talked to said nothing was wrong. Funny thing is, the original call came in from a woman, and when security asked to talk to her, the man who they'd met said she went off-world to visit family. Normally, I wouldn't think twice about it, but I'd rather a similar report only a month earlier, where the call had come in from an elderly man, only local security didn't see anyone that old, and when they asked, they were told he'd gone on vacation. Could be nothing, I know, but if anyone hears about trouble on a farm, let me know. Couldn't hurt to check it out. To Alex Shadid from Diego Monroe. Subject, Shepard was looking for you. Shepard was here looking for you. He said your shipment of components and cryptography slates came in, and you can pick them up during shop hours. Good news. To all Rangers from Emma Wilcox. For those who haven't heard, we got some good news. The dock has approved Helga for limited duty on site here at the Rock. With some luck, she'll be back in the field in a few weeks, but we want to take things slow and take all the necessary precautions. In the meantime, let's all give her some encouragement and support. No Ranger wants to be stuck indoors while there are people out there who need our help, but sometimes that's the way it's got to be. I know you'll all be there for her when she heals up. To all Rangers from Daniel Blake. Subject, recruiting. I know you've all heard me say it before, but the Council would really like to see us bolster our ranks. So here's my obligatory reminder to keep a lookout for anyone you think might be a Ranger material. There's fewer of us now than there have been since I joined up, and I don't have to tell you all that was a long dang time ago. Fact is, the Freestar Collective ain't exactly getting safer by the day. There's always been more trouble than there has been Rangers to handle it, but that's more true now than it ever has been. We need more help, and we need it soon. And here is personal journal. May 6, 2330. Maybe I shouldn't even be writing this here, but I need to get it off my chest somehow. The date with Leah didn't go well at all. I think we spent 3 hours together, of which she spent 2 hours and 58 minutes telling me about how great Solomon Coe was. She could have just told me she was already in love and saved me the embarrassment. Of course, Helga's going to ask how it went, and I have to think carefully about what to say since she's the one who set up the date. Maybe I'll just stay single like the Marshal. It's less complicated that way. Aw, poor guy. Nerves. May 4th, 2330. I can't focus on anything today. I'm just a ball of nerves. Why did I let Helga set me up on that date? Is Leah beautiful? Yes. Is she smart? Very. Am I totally smitten? Maybe. Do I feel even remotely ready for this date? No. What do I wear? What will we talk about? Am I going to bore her to death because all I know is ranger work and cryptography? Can I stop writing pointless journal entries filled with the rhetorical questions and get back to work? Maybe. Child's Play, April 30th, 2330. Some genius in the Shaw gang decided they should start using codes to communicate. Diego brought me one of their slates, and the cipher was so simple, I actually burst out laughing right in the middle of the cantina. Almost made Emma spit out her drink. When will they learn? Maybe I should tell them to up their game and at least try to give me a challenge. Guy seems good at what he does. Does this have something different on it? Yes. Let's read from this up because I think they're in order from... Yeah. April 20th, 2330. There are moments in your life that make you stop and really think about what you got. For me, one of those moments came about 3 seconds before my crash landing. I didn't know if I'd survive. It really felt like a 50-50 shot. What I remember the most about that moment is just an overwhelming feeling of gratitude for this job, for the other Rangers, and for every inch of this big, ugly, smelly, wonderful town I call home. Note to self, never ever lose that feeling of gratitude. In fact, that's my new life goal. Die smiling. Cupid's got nothing on me. May 4th, 2330. Can't stop smiling today. Why, you ask? Of course I realize I'm basically talking to myself here, but I've earned a little gloating. Because Leah agreed to go on a date with Alex. Yes, my months-long project has finally come to fruition, and love is surely in the air. If this works out, I think I'll ask him to name one of their inevitable kids after me. Oh gosh. Well, maybe not if it's a boy. Maybe then it had to be a similar name, like Helgo or Helborg. On second thought, no, those are terrible. Right. Grounded. May 6, 2330. Serves me right for getting my hopes up. I was all set to get back to work, and the doc said she won't approve me for field duty. I feel fine. I'm not even sore anymore, and my breathing's more than good enough to work. Heck, the job's mostly just flying from place to place and talking to people. It's bad enough I was laid up in bed for so long. I guess the wait is always worse right at the end. Whatever it is, I'm totally stir crazy here. Poor Doc, I'm probably driving her crazy. Just need to hold on a little longer. So that was the lady that we met talking to the doc as we came in. Interesting. I know I can't take any of this, but I just want to make sure. Jacob Coe, out of retirement. That's the same one that we got a minute ago. No need to read that one. This looks like a conference room. I think that does it for this floor.
It's really an honor to be able to help out.
It takes a crew. Another one of those. It's odd that there's that many copies of that just lying around.
New deputy. Honored to have you.
Honored to be here.
Late one night, Annie Wilcox tried to arrest me for public indecency. She'll be a terror when she grows up.
Is that a child that runs around here somewhere?
You won't find a better selection of brews and beverages anywhere in the Freestar Collective. You thirsty? Got all sorts of booze. And other stuff, if you don't like the hard stuff.
Quite a place you've got here.
Ah, it's not mine. I just work here. Yeah, I guess technically the city owns it, but it's really the Freestar Rangers' place more than anyone else's. But yeah, I'm happy to work here. The pay's decent, but it's also the safest job I've ever had.
The story's
Let's see what you got.
Best menu in town. Pretty sure you'll find something you like.
Good selection of wine. Including chunks. Kiffles. Patty melt. Solomon's Reserve. Pita. Veggie grinder. God, it looks so good. Is that honey? Is that honey mustard? Gosh. Now I'm hungry. Great.
You keep rangering day by
Work
day.
hard, play hard. That should be the Freestar motto.
Just let me drink in peace.
Hey, here's Helga.
Good to see. Hey, deputy.
This is the lady that set up the date. What do you do around here?
Right now, not much of anything. Doc says I need a rest. Meanwhile, I've been trying to make myself useful, reading dispatches and reports and such. That way, when I'm cleared for field duty, I'll know the lay of the land. Oh, hey there.
Says I spend too much time at my terminal.
Just keep me out of dialogue.
He's probably right.
I heard you talking to the doctor. What happened?
Got into a tussle with a Shaw Gang smuggling ship in Kodos orbit. Had to limp back to Aquila City, with my ride mostly in one piece. It was a bit of a hard landing, you might say. Got a few broken ribs and a concussion. Turns out one of those ribs punctured a lung. Had a breathing tube in for a spell, but that's gone now. Seems I'm healing up pretty good.
What happened to the other ship?
Last I saw, it was on fire and doing a swan dive into the Kodos sky.
You're lucky to be alive.
Luck's half of everything. Or so they say. I also like to think skill had a little something to do with it. That's it then?
Tough lady. Why isn't that guy going after her? She seems tough. Leave alone. Really? That treaty has to be placed in kitchens too?
It's Rangers, some hard-blooded folk. They ain't afraid of anything.
Living around here, it's hard not to see why. Can I change the toilet paper? Nope. What is that? Who draws a gerbil pooping on a toilet? Wow. It's the little things.
Aquila's really the heart of the Freestar Collective.
Looks like some concept art.
Hiya.
Okay. Excuse me. And I think we searched in here, but let me make sure.
Saw what you did at Galbank. That was really something.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I try my best. Apparently we did not search in here. Okay, now we're done. That reminds me, I need to go take care of a mole. I know that sounded weird. You'll understand.
Nobody's allowed outside the city wall.
So when I made my character, there was a mole on my face that I did not mean to.
Why not bring in a new day with style? A new face! Hopefully going to be newer soon. Welcome to Enhance, where if you can imagine it, I can make your dreams come true. So pull up a chair and let's give you a makeover.
Is Enhance safe?
These days, please, safe as kittens. Some people change their look every week and never have a problem. So the only thing holding you back is, well, you.
She's clearly never had a kitten. Do you get a lot of business?
I get some, but not like I would on Neon, or I guess even New Atlantis. Mainly folk wanting a new hairstyle, or keep that hair on their head at all, if you know what I mean. But sometimes people want to really go for it, and those are just the best.
I'd like to make use of your services.
Music to my ears.
Okay, I just want a mole removed. That's it. Just a mole. There we go. Oh, so the dermesthetics is the moles. Oh, that's where I messed up. I'd like a little wear, but nothing crazy. Yeah, see, that's what I had. Let's do... Honestly, let's do the plain one. Yeah, let's do that. Like, it's something, but it's not like... So that just gives me a lot of pores. Let's just do a clean one. Confirm? Yes. There we go. Sorry, I want to get rid of that mole. It just dawned on me to do so. Okay. What were we doing? Oh, right. Hope Town. I've been to Hope Town before, but I think it was just to get adhesive or sealant, one of the two.
Mayday! Mayday! This is Freestar Ranger Nia Collins. If anyone is hearing this, system's failing. Need help. I repeat, need help.
Approaching ship. You've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. And that's it. You're clear to land at Hometown.
Oops. I did not mean to smack her like that. Who's in trouble up here? What in the world? What in the world happened to this ranger? And where is she? I'll take that in case she needs it. All right, down we go. She's that way. Let's search her ship first. We repaired something, but I don't know what it was. I guess that's a cell. There we go. Well, I guess we'll just repair all of her stuff before we actually see her. Works for me. Let's go down. Then the gear control circuits. There we go. That should help her get back on her feet. Oh. You okay?
Please tell me you're here to help, not to try and steal my ship.
The marshal sent me to find you. I need your help.
You need my help. I'd laugh if it didn't hurt so much. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs.
Are those outlaw ships still in the area?
No, no chance. They took as much of a beating as I did, while outnumbering me 3-1, I'd like to point out.
What do you... Excuse me. What do you need me to do?
Repair my ship? Please.
Already taken care of.
Thanks. That should get me home.
Happy to help a fellow ranger.
Good. There aren't many of us out there, so it makes all our lives easier when we can help each other out. Now let's talk about those outlaw ships. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen.
What can you tell me about these ships?
Light armaments, not too fast. Pilots are gifted amateurs, but still amateurs. You'll be outnumbered, but they'll be damaged, which should even things up for you.
Just tell me where they're headed, and I'll handle it.
They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha. Good hunting.
Okay, can I heal you?
They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen.
Well, I guess she's gonna be okay. Cargo bay. I'll take that. How about the captain's locker? Where's it at? Nice. What is this? Polvo station. All right, let's go get these guys. It's like it takes a second for the game to register that you're in cruise mode, and then once it does, like it like clicks over, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Because if I boost, I want to fly right past it. Takes care of that. Let's grab this gear. All right. Back to Polvo. Alrighty, and Hopetown. So I went to use the restroom real quick, and come here. Come here, Ty. Come here, bud. I didn't realize it was storming outside. And come here, Ty. One of my cats, Narvi, is slid behind the toilet, and the other one, come here. Come here. He's a little scared. Yeah. See, I'm a little scared of thunderstorms. just a little bit. See, I don't like when the sky screams at everybody. Yeah, he doesn't like when the sky shouts. And then I have one who likes to watch the storms. So we have all kinds. So I'm going to monitor that. It looks like it's going to be pretty strong, but we're going to carry on until the power goes out, if the power goes out. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But for now, let's do this. Okay, so let me see if I can sell anything. I don't think I have a whole bunch to sell. We'll sell that. And we'll sell... Ooh. Well, that looks pretty. Not that I want to use that. Yeah, it's just not something I need. And then... let's sell the deputy hat, the ranger uniform, the formal uniform, and the crew hat. Two of those. And I'll keep the badge. That should be good. All right. Yes. Oh, I remember what I came here for. It was for a piece of evidence. I guess let's check in here. Ooh. Gunslinger God 03. Permanently reload and draw Loretta weapons an additional 5% faster. Nice. Hopefully the power doesn't go out, but if it does, I will let you guys know. Employees only? Am I not an employee? Odd. Let's see what's behind this door. Oh. Well, that explains why it's locked. I can't take any of this, but I can at least look for magazines. Oh, this is where you go if you, this is where your stuff goes if you get taken to jail here. Nice. Well, let's look over here on this side.
Ron hopes the best thing
Let's see if there's any sort of magazines or loot. That's not my ship.
Keep an eye on your valuables. Can't protect your own.
Will do. And there is some of the Hope Tech ships. Very nice. Let's go back this way. We'll go into the pit stop. Let's see if there's anything inside of this bar. Again, we're mainly just looking for magazines and lore, because we can't take any of this stuff. Oh, ew. Why got that stuff just laying around? Oh my gosh. Listen, if y'all ever go to the bathroom and it's that color, see a doctor. Please. Is there an upstairs? Yeah, here we go. Requires key. That must be the room that we can rent. Oh, that's cool. Okay. That looks like it for the pit stop. Let's head on back out. I figure since we're here, we might as well see what's up. Best defense. Nice little Oblivion reference there.
Good on around here.
And this is just a basic combat tech catalog 03. Further increases the range and accuracy of combat tech weapons.
Payday is always a good day.
I have plenty of ammo and stuff, so I'm not gonna. I like to sell my ammo.
Some rules. If there's one place there's some law and order in this town, it's here. Don't even think about stealing anything. No haggling. The price is the price. And might be some other rules. Don't be an ass.
Fair enough. There's no law around here?
Well, hardly any. Someone gets himself stabbed in the gutter, security will be all over that. And grand theft, the big stuff, maybe even a ranger will get involved. But security's got better things to do than look into every petty squabble.
You must get high marks for customer service. Good rules. I can respect that.
Then we won't have any problems. If you need weapons, the best defense is the only place in town. You may be thinking this place is a dump, but the hardware isn't. Lots of customers pass through. We got something for everyone.
How is it living in Hopetown?
There ain't any handouts here. You need to protect what's yours. But if you do, you can be your own person. I'll take that over being a corporate drone any day of the week.
Why do you have such serious merchandise?
A lot of my business is with travelers. Hopetown's the only patch of civilization anywhere near here. So I have to stock things that hit a little bit harder than home defense.
This guy's got a real well, that's how my grandpappy did it back in the day. He walked uphill both ways to school. He's got that kind of vibe. Let's see what you have for sale.
Good.
Okay. I'm looking for just a normal space trucker casual wear. That actually would look really good with what I have. Yeah, let's do that. That would look really good with my current outfit. I will sell that. Yeah, I like that. And we'll sell the rest of our ammo. And we're done. Takes care of that. Nice. Let's go ahead and put that on. I can't believe I still have that. Cool, cool. What are you doing? You okay, buddy? You alright? Sorry, my cat is terrified of the storm outside.
It like travels at the speed of light.
My armor is made of mirrors. It put chinks off it.
You always do this. You're cheating.
Pirates always win. Everyone knows that.
It's the most important argument in the world. Alright, and here is Hope Tech proper.
Except for the factory.
Hey, there's the ranger.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust?
You're okay, bud. Come here. You okay? It's alright. It's okay. He's so brave. Except when it comes to storms. And then he's terrified. First things first. How are you feeling?
I can walk, talk, and breathe without too much pain. That's good enough for me.
No trouble at all.
Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened him up for you. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free.
Sorry, I have a hair on my nose from a cat. Nobody from Hope Tech reported the starship theft?
No, and I can't get answers as to why not. I'm sure Mr. Hope has his reasons.
I'd like to look around first.
Sure, I'll be right here when you want to head up.
Okay, so let's take a few minutes and look around and see what all we can find. We may even be able to find some evidence before we go talk to Mr. Hope.
Off-worlders. Nothing ever good comes from them.
Just keep it holstered. We'll get along fine.
Little kids area. Looks like some old, weapons holstered? Right, sorry.
Can I help you? Welcome to Hope Tech Sales. Give me your invoice. You got the financing set up already?
I don't have an invoice.
You don't? Wait, you're a solo outfit, aren't you? Okay. Nice. Well, what you need to know about our ships is they're from stern to bow, built for reliability. Other star yards might got glitz or some weird crazy lines. With Hope Tech, you get people that care about you making that 300th freight run safely and on time.
What do you think about Ron Hope?
Listen, this whole system was nothing until Ron Hope came here. He gave us a purpose, a mission. Something we could be proud of. To us, this job is life. And the quality of what we make shows it.
I like the sound of Hope Tech.
A smart person chooses substance over form every time. Sound familiar? So what are you in the market for?
What can you tell me about your ships?
Our motto is, they're trucks in space. And captains pushing freight through the systems are our bread and butter. But Hope Tech builds solid. A lot of formidable scout ships and even military rigs use Hope Tech.
That makes sense. I mean, you still need your cargo haulers even if you're in space. How'd you wind up here?
I worked the freight lines flying a Hope Tech ship for near a decade. Gertrude saw me through plenty of scrapes and just hard travel. Hope Tech ships will save your life. They did mine.
Let me see what ships you're selling.
Certainly.
Wow, it's literally called a Star Semi. So these are like the semi trucks. It's literally called a space truck. That's a massive... What is the purpose of that? That's huge. I guess that's the crew decks there. Gosh, that drives my OCD nuts. Little move. Oh, little move. Got it. It's got a lot of cargo space. Well, for a ship that size. Watchdog 3. Big rig. There we go. Cargo. I mean, there's nothing gonna compare to what I have. 2,310 fuel. You could go from like one end of the system to the opposite end with this. Pickup 3. PCH 2. PCH. I wonder what that stands for. Silent Runner. Gosh, those things are ugly as all get out. Can I sell that? Yeah, there we go. Can't sell the Frontier. I guess they always want to make sure that you have something to fly. That makes sense. Okay, well, that is good there. Now we know what we're getting into. Okay. It's got some bathrooms here.
Our motto is, "They're trucks in space." Really, you need to hear Mr. Hope say it. Do you need anything? How can I direct you?
Who do I see about buying a ship?
Miss Anaya can take care of you. She's to my left on this floor.
Can I see Ron Hope?
If you have an appointment with Ron Hope, he's on the top floor. He's very busy, so if you don't have a meeting scheduled, he may not be available. If you need anything else, just grab me.
Workers
Fair
have to
enough.
play hard here. They deserve it.
You ever check out the prices at Trident?
So far, it sounds like a pretty good place. So if he's up there, let's go this way. Oh. Wow. So this is where the magic happens, so to speak. This looks very similar to when I sold mobile homes. They had warehouses that looked very similar to this, just like big production lines. I don't know if there's going to be anything that I can actually find here, though. Yeah, that's exactly what this looks like. Because the manufactured homes are built in sections and then put together as they travel down the line. I'm still going to look around, though, because I want to make sure if there's any evidence we can find before we talk to him. We might can use it. This place is massive, though. I guess let's do this half first. So we'll go over here to this little prefab. Surely he wouldn't leave evidence inside of his own factory. But hey, you never know. Dumber things have happened. Looks like you guys are doing a fine job. What is way up there? So this is just a walkway. And it leads back to there. Okay. So it looks like the main thing is this ship. Can I go in this ship? Maybe. This is a massive hangar. And I guess once they're done, they just wheel them outside. Yeah, here we go. It's kind of odd seeing this ship so bare. I wonder if there's going to be anything in the oh, there's not even a pilot seat in here. All right, let's go back down. Yeah, I guess that's it. Unless there's a lower deck. Nope, that's it. Okay, back to the Ranger. Let's go talk to Ron Hope. Do a little parkour here. Oop. I guess, is this just his office up here? Oh no, there's other stuff up here too. All right. Does it say who this is? St. James.
Who needs enough capacity for the whole ship? Oh, hello. I'm not used to people wanting to talk to me.
What's it like being an engineer here?
Oh, it's marvelous. Generally, they only care about efficiency, cost effectiveness, and reliability. Oh, sure, there are the odd complaints about comfort and lack of decent airflow, but they almost always side with the numbers.
What ships have you worked on?
Well, all of them. I've been with Mr. Hope since near the beginning. I think he appreciates my attention to detail and my focus on the fundamentals. Although he has been hinting that the R&D budget may dry up if I don't produce results. Yes, I have important work.
Okay. Well, to keep him in mind.
Ron Hope's a damned hero in my book.
Yeah, I don't really see anything up here at all. Oh, and these are the cubicles. Wow. That is a massive stack of sandwiches. I dig it. Computer. Notifications. Security reminder. Your security software has expired. Please contact your provider for the latest update. Automated update failed. Automated update failed. Update available. A new update is available for your current operating system. Gosh, it sounds like what Microsoft Windows is going through right now. And this is just a bathroom. I check everything because you never know what you might find. Okay, we check this square of cubicles.
We might hit a new record in sales this month.
Let's check this. Who are you?
Enjoy your visit to Hope Tech.
Is that her name or is that a...
I hope you're having a great visit to Hope Tech.
Yes? Howdy.
That must be people I need to talk to later. Hopetown Housing. Dear Sarah, the auto pay go through? I heard about Dad's knee problems. Please let me know if this month's deposit covers it. Hopetown is going well, but housing here is nuts. I asked Elena if I could get an extra housing allowance, and she said that's, quote, not appropriate for someone at my level, end quote. I am managing a very big account, and if that goes through, the commission shouldn't be excellent. Maybe we can look into starting up a new farm, someplace better, safer. I have some options, ZX, or ZK. So...
if you're waiting on approvals, take it up with Galbank.
Okay. So it looks like funds are maybe starting to dry up.
Just processing another order for pickups. Popular model.
Your people are just standing idle and we can use help. Finally, the contract's
It's about the only lord that we have found so far. I wonder if maybe he had a reason to have ulterior motives if the funds are drying up for his business.
As long as you keep the peace, you're good in my book.
And then that's going to be where he is. Okay, now let's go back down.
Yes, what?
And we have fully searched this area. Nice. All right.
How's it going?
Nia, I'm ready.
You ready to head upstairs?
Let's meet with Ron Hope.
His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
Off-worlder, right?
I'm guessing the Marshal already told you
Stay
this,
safe.
but I'll say it anyway. Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. The Council oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile him up. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect.
I'll show respect, but that doesn't mean he's above the law. Like, if he's caught doing something awful.
Way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
As for parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Merchant. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Free Star Rangers. At last. Ah, Dan, good to see you. I think we're done here, Bridget.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling being a Free Star Ranger. We certainly could use more of you.
I recognize that voice anywhere. Wes Johnson.
Let's get down to it, shall we? Time is money. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better.
I found your stolen ship on Montera Luna.
That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors.
We're already starting this. I don't need to remind you of my ego. Oh, God. I'll be respectful. I'm aware of your position.
Then, I trust that you know what I expect of you. Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind.
I already don't like this guy. The ship was delivered to a group of men who were trying to acquire a farm.
Now, what happened after the ship was taken doesn't concern me. What does concern me is making sure that this doesn't happen again. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can.
Hold on a second.
Hi. Boy. There you are. You okay? Good.
Sorry, my boy is freaking out because of this weather. Why didn't anyone report the theft?
Because I told them not to. If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist.
The thief had inside help. Know anything about that?
What? Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. HopeTech holds its employees to the very highest standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know.
Did anyone see the thief?
We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened, and not one person seems to have seen anything at all. Frankly, I think that's both highly unlikely and more than a little suspicious. However, I can't deny there are times when the hangar is empty, so it's not inconceivable the thief could have slipped in unseen.
Was there anything unique about the stolen ship?
No, nothing at all. It was just a standard HopeTech cargo holder. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. HopeTech builds some of the most durable and reliable starships in the settled systems. Now, you can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes.
I think we're done here.
Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on HopeTech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
I understand your position.
I hope so.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word?
Oh boy. This guy's a real tool, huh?
That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail.
It's enough to go on.
Let's hope. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place.
How's Neon different?
Well, we could talk for an hour about that. The short version would be that crime, law, and justice don't exactly mean the same things there. The badge doesn't carry the same weight on Neon, so you might have to get creative.
What can you tell me about Ranger Price?
He's what I'd call a pragmatist. He sees things for what they are. He's also well connected, which means a lot on Neon. You should listen to what he tells you. It'll keep you out of trouble.
Yeah, we know how dirty Neon can be, so it's not a surprise that it trickles down to the Rangers too. Jalen Price, got it.
He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there.
What's next for you?
I'll be taking it easy for a couple of days. Need time to heal up. Then, I need to get back up there and keep an eye out for more pirates. I'm hoping to track one of their ships so I can find their hideout. Guess we could both use a little luck, huh?
Keep your eyes and ears open. I'm not sure we got the whole story here.
Yeah, the question of who helped the starship thief is still an open one. Don't you worry. I'll keep an ear to the ground. You be careful in Neon.
Alrighty. And that is where we're going to end the episode. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me once again. Still a little nervous being on camera. It still feels a little awkward. I'm not sure what to do with my hands or my body. But we'll get there. This is definitely a new thing, and I'm looking forward to it, even though I'm kind of nervous. Of course, I used to be nervous about my voice too, so I got over that really quickly. But thank you all for watching, and in the next one, we will continue our investigation into Ron Hope and Hope Tech and see if we can find out who stole the ship. But until then, thank you all once again, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye-bye for now.